Galiano was a government patrol ship built for fisheries patrol. During the First World War, she was also used as a naval auxiliary, and the records I've been able to look up called her government patrol ship Galiano. So she originally had a civilian crew in Canadian government service, and then these men were taken into the Royal Canadian Volunteer Naval Reserve. In any event, they were taken into the Volunteer Reserve, and in 1918, just at the end of the Great War, Galiano was sent up the West Coast to take stores to a light station on Triangle Island up on the northwest coast of Vancouver Island, and then she was supposed to go on to the Queen Charlotte to service light stations. And it's interesting that at Trial Island she embarked a woman who had been working there as a cook, a civilian. She was coming back to Victoria. I think they may have taken another cook up with them. In any event, they left Triangle Island and they were caught in a horrendous storm which moved through right at the end of October. Now that's the same storm that then went up, swept over the panhandle of Alaska and sank caused the CP coastal steamer Princess Sophia to come to grief. Galiano was lost with all hands. There were some poignant, radio messages from her saying that she was sinking, and we've got this little artifact here from Boy William Wallace, who was, I guess, probably the youngest member of the crew. In recent years, there's been a move by the Navy to sort of tell this story. There's a cairn now in Ross Bay Cemetery, and you'll see I think the base museum has something about the Galiano on their website. They talk about HMCS Galiano being the first Canadian or the only warship belonging to Canada lost in the Great War. In fact, I don't think she was ever really a warship. I think she was a government patrol ship, and maybe that's splitting hairs. In any event, those men were members of the Volunteer Reserve. There was extensive coverage in the Victoria papers, and they're all shown in their naval uniforms. And of course, it was a terrible tragedy that they were lost in that big storm.